Andrea here, and welcome to another page. We have finished this one. You flip that over, you pull out tag number 1 and then tag number 2, and then I went on ahead and decorated the page. I put in 2 tuck spots, one there and one here, and then we have our rhinestones going around, a pretty flower and some little flowers, and then there's that piece I told you that I cut to edge this off. Turned out really cute. So let's get to our new page. This one is 7 2/16 by 8, and what you want to do is find the middle, and this was the middle for me. If you are having the same size pages, then your middle would be the same. And then from here to here together, right, all the way down to the edge is 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. So this is 4 1/4, and then across is 3 1/4. Okay, I numbered these 1, 2, 3, and 4 because they are the same exact size. So I cut my flips to match this. Now the flips are 5 by 3 1/4. That's because you got this 1/2 inch for your tape. Tape everything down. Alright, I don't know what else to do with these flips, but I figure as we work to get these put down, we should have something in mind by the time we're done. That's just kind of how the creative juices go. I'm burnishing the edges on these. Okay. So they just flow as you work. I think I want to put this one where it flips up here like that, and then this one where it flips down here like that. Same with this side. Or do I want this to flip up? No, I want this one to go ahead and flip down this way, and this one to flip up. Alright, now on the underneath and then on the top of each one of these, we could put in a little pocket. So let's do that. Go ahead and get these decked out. We'll move our book. Look how thick our book has gotten. If you've been doing it with me, then yours is just as thick. But that's why we did a bigger book. So alright. Okay, so I want to put little pockets on the front and then the inside of each flip, which means we're also going to need little tags. So let's get some scraps. Yeah, you just need little skinny scraps for this. You don't have to have a whole 8.5 by 11 sheet. Like that. And that one, let me see, can I get 2 out of there? Yeah, I can get 2. So that gives me the 4 I need. Put those scraps away, and we're going to score first. Remember, you're only going to score 1/2 inch. I like to use it this way. It's just easier for me. Okay. Oh, try to stay on your line. Okay. Burnish that down. And the same with this one. Okay, let's go in. Place that down here. I will probably use a decorative punch as well on these little pockets. So we're gonna cut right there. Because these are all the same exact size, I can actually just use one to start cutting these up. Okay, we need to score on this line. And then same for this one. All right, burnish that down. Okay, and now we're going to cut off the excess. You want to leave about 1/2 inch on your pocket. Do the same for your other one. Okay, now that's what we got. You can open this one up and measure it out on these. Okay, and these are already cut perfect because they just are. Yay! So all we have to do on these two is score them 1/2 inch. That's it. Okay, put our scoreboard away. We will not fold those just yet. Let's go ahead and unfold these because I did decide to use this Martha Stewart punch. It's very pretty. There's no name on here, guys, so like take a snapshot of this picture and then try and see it on Google maybe. Okay, go ahead and get this punched out. Yay! I'm glad I didn't overlap because that sure is not fun to overlap. Okay, and our last one. Okay. Clean that up. Put it in our recycle bin. All right. Whoop. Blow away. Okay, so now we have to cut off the corners here. So it makes sliding in a tag very easy. Okay. This is also an easy fix because you want your tag to be able to go in smoothly. And that is not always the case when I make a pocket. I'm not saying other people don't have problems or have problems. Sometimes I feel like it's just me, but that's probably not true. All right, 4 pockets. Yay. I did only make 4. Let me think about, because I could make smaller pockets like this size to go on the inside to be more like a tuck spot. So yeah, and I only need 4. So let's use our 1, and we're gonna score. Yeah, these are gonna be cute and tiny. Okay. And we'll score that. See how that looks. Okay. So this one, if it flipped up, the pocket would have to be right here. If it flipped down this way, then the pocket will have to be right here. And it looks like that will be able to do that. I don't think we'll have a problem at all. So let's go ahead and mark these off so that we can get these done in a jiffy. In a jiffy. Okay, and we'll get 2 more out of this one. That's what I love about scraps. They are constantly coming in handy. Okay, go ahead and cut. Yeah, we're good. Because we got a 1/2 inch on each side. Okay, goes there, there, and there. Okay. Go ahead and score the rest of these. You could almost put a tuck spot right on the pocket. I won't do that. That'll be going overboard. But it'd be, you know, try it. You might like it. You might like it. Okay. And our last one. Okay, put those aside. So we're good on pockets. Now we got to go for tags. Tags, tags, tags. Let's see what we got here in our scraps. Pick a pocket to use to let us know how thick or wide the tag should be. We can go a little bigger. I've got a couple of these. Let me just cut them down. Let's see if we can make these work. Hey, that's pretty good, pretty good. Now you want to take your flip, place your pocket with the tag in there on top, and just mark where you need to cut that tag off. But when you put it in the flip, pull up about 1/4 of an inch. And that's because you're going to be putting glue right there. Alright. Now we got that at 1/4 of an inch. Place it right down onto the tag, the flip, and cut it down. We're going to cut it down there. Let's check that out. Again, I'm just using scraps, guys, so I'm not using a whole sheet of paper, but you do what you want. If you don't have any and you're just getting started, you'll end up with a whole lot by the end of the month. Okay, this is where we're at. Yep, 1/4 of an inch. I think I need to take about a smidgen off. Yeah, 1/4 of an inch. Let's see if that worked. Pull that up, down. Yeah, much better, much better. Okay, and that's our tag for our pocket. Let's go ahead and cut up the rest of this paper to match this tag, because all of our pockets are the same. Okay. Three, 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't want to get them mixed up. And we're just marking right now the cut marks. Okay. And this goes by pretty quick. I'm gonna have to go get me some water here in a little bit. My allergies are so bad, I'm losing my voice. So that's never any fun. Cut these down, and while I do this, you might, if you've already done this part, you might want to pick your paper. Or you could pick your paper before you even create the page. It's up to you. Alright. Now those are our tags for our pockets. Now we need tags for our tuck spots. Now these do not have to be big old tags. This is a tuck spot area, and you don't need a big old thingy tag to stick out of it. Matter of fact, I think I will use some of the cutouts. I have these cutouts here that there's 4 of them. We have 4 tuck spots. That'll be perfect. I thought I had more than one, but I don't. I don't. Okay. All right. That's our, I don't know what you call it, but it's a goodie basket. Okay, so let's go ahead and cut these down for each one of these. And I try to keep it straight, but sometimes I miss the mark. All right. This is our little ones. And here, only thing we want to do with these is just ink them up. Go ahead and get my ink pad. Yeah, I think these are really cool. I'm glad they came in the paper pack. Okay, this is our last one. Okay, we are ready, my friends. We are ready. This is scrap. This is recycle. These are our little tags. And then these are our big tags. These are our little pockets and our medium pockets, right? This is scrap. And this is scrap. And then we have these. So let's pick some paper. Paper. I did pick paper. I picked this one, right? Ooh, this one. This one. This is a scrap piece left over. This one, also a scrap piece. This, scrap. And these two, scrap. And this I got from Pinterest. It's just it was a doll. I think it was by Thomas Kincaid. And I got it off of Pinterest. And she's so gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at her little face. So I fussy cut her out of a piece of paper, and she's gonna go onto one of these papers. I'm thinking this one here. She's gorgeous. All right, but she kind of goes with the motif of the Asian paper pack. So there you have it. Okay, so we got all of these. Hold on just a second. All right, so let's go ahead and start working on our flips. We need to put on our pockets and our tuck spots. I'm going to go on like that. Start with number 4 because that's what I picked up. Yeah. Get your favorite glue out and your favorite wet glue. Good tape. That. Okay, this goes on to number 4, 4 for 4. Before I put this on though, I actually have to put the background paper on. let's make sure to do that first. See, I almost forgot. I have them numbered so I know exactly which one goes to where. Got 4 teeth. And that goes on the top. Okay. All right. So now we could put our pocket on. That's going to go from edge to edge. On the left, the right, and the bottom. Clean up any excess glue. Now we have paper for this. Three and 4. Goes on the bottom. Like that. And we'll flip it over and we'll put the back one on. Perfect. And that is the number 4 flip. It's ready to go. Okay, let's try number 1. 1B, 3, 3, 2, 1. There we are. Okay, now we can put our pocket on there. Two. And a little bit of wet glue. All right, we'll put this on here. All right, got that down. Put that there. Now we have our back piece, which is going to be 1B. Let's see if we get it on straight this time. There we go. Yay. So 1 is done and 4 is done. Let's go ahead and get with 2. That's 2B, 2T. if you've never used an ATG before, the tape, it's made by Scott, is so incredibly sticky. So you have to be careful it doesn't rip up your paper before you're ready to use it. Excuse me and my sniffles, guys. I got allergies that are real bad. Okay, so we have showing here. You guys know my favorite trick, which is to fix that up with a Sharpie. Just like that. All better. And let's get 2B on here. To be or not to be? That is the question that nobody knows the answer to. Let's see. Alright, so that's number 2. So we have 1 and 2. Let's put our green one on. Perfect. Okay, we'll put that underneath number 1. Let's get done with number 3. Okay. Put down our tape. And then our wet glue. Okay. Goes right on top, just like the others. Okay, a little bit of glue right here. Just gonna erase that off. Yeah. Put down our green piece. Then our back piece. Okay, this is number 3, and then number 4. So now we've got these 4 almost ready. Put that down. Now we have to work with our tuck spots. So we have number 1 on top, and that tuck spot goes right here. But before we put the tuck spot there, let's go ahead and get our paper to decorate the tuck spot. Okay, number 1. Perfect. Yay. Put our glue on here. Really doesn't matter what your paper is, because your bottom is going to be covered, and usually it kind of works out when you're working with a paper pad. Your paper usually matches each other, so, and they go well together. That's kind of how they put paper pads together, so that your papers don't get all discombobulated. You know, I like the fact that they're matchy-match. Okay, these are our tags. They're going to go in the big, this one here, the big pocket. Make sure they're not too tall. Otherwise, the folding up and down will be not working. So let's cut these down. See if that works. Yes. Good, good. All right, so we got that to work. And we're working on number 1. We have to clean up our recycle here. Okay. Put that aside. Let's find number 1. There we go. Huh? I'll get it in a second. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and cut this up the side, maybe about 1/8 of an inch. Okay. That goes in number 1 pocket. Just like that. So cute. Now you can punch a hole here and put in a ribbon, and I may do that in the end when I decorate. Okay, so number 2. Clean up your glue as you go along, or at the very end. It's up to you. Right. Let's get number 2 tag done. Oh. Well, shoot. I'm gonna have to go with it, folks. Go with it. You can fix it this way. Just trim it up. And voila. Much better. That goes right there. Right there. And I have little miniature tags. These are cutouts from the paper pack. So put them around there. Okay. 1, 2. And we're at 3. A little bit of glue. I'm just using wet glue on this one because it's a tiny little pocket. So when you have something tiny like this, you can get away with just the wet glue. Okay. 3. And the last one. Oh, I didn't do the pocket. I mean the tag. See, you guys are gonna let me skip right on by. Okay. No letting me skip, guys. Ah. Whoop. Much better job this time. Just gonna trim this a little bit. There we go. Yeah. Now we can move on to number 4. Okay. All right. Get our tag. Yeah. A little off of here. Okay. That, whoop, wrong one. Can go in the front pocket. And this one in the back pocket. All right, so let's put this all together on our page. Clean up your space as best as you can. Just remember, you don't want to be working in a messy area. Okay, here is our book. Let's go ahead, move this over a little bit. Okay, so we have 2 flips. This is the last one. So we have one goes here. Nope. One goes here. Here. here, here, and here. And I was going to do folding down like this, but I like this better. Alright, let's go ahead and start with this one. And you have your pencil lines to help guide you to the right spot. Right. Clean this glue up a little bit. And see how your tuck spot works. That works really good. Okay, that's one down, a bazillion to go. And these are going to butt right up to each other, because you don't want anything hanging off the side of your page. All right, perfect. Put this under here. There you go. So you could see past this page here. All right. Yep, this is our last flip. All right. Now we have to find paper for here. Well, we don't have to find it, but we have to get paper for here and then paper for here. And I did go ahead and glue this one up. And I think, yeah, I really think I want to use this one because we've got more been enough green going on. We need a little bit of red. Okay, let's hold this down a little bit. Just a little. Okay. We are going to cut on the inside here, right there. Move it over. Pull it down a little so you have space there. And then you have this lip here, so you want to cut it right there. Hang on to your strips, because you can use them on something else. Let's see how we did. Go ahead and ink this. I think we might have done okay. Yeah, we did okay. Nice. Flip down, flip down. And you notice there's no magnets in this. That's because these are pretty heavy. We have a pocket up front, a tuck spot in the back, and then we have paper glued to every portion of this. So it's heavy, and you don't have to have a bunch of stuff. Magnets to go underneath. You can save your magnets. Okay. On this one, pull it over, and you're going to cut right there. All right, perfect. We are all done. I hope you guys enjoyed this page. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. I'll be glad to get back to you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Have a great one. Bye.